distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, riding on all protocol observed, good afternoon. Yes, it is a pleasure really to stand before you to talk about Konza Technopolis, and most importantly, the topic of today, which is enhancing a balanced gaming and tech ecosystem in Africa at this auspicious occasion, the Gaming Tech Summit Africa 2025. And before I start, allow me to bring you the greetings of our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. John Paul Okwiri. He would have loved to be here, but he got that morning call and he had to attend to a matter. And so as we start, I want to say that really the gaming and tech ecosystem in Africa is really one which is rising, and it's rising very, very fast. And as I stand here, the question and the focus of ourselves as Konza, as we look at this, is how can we shape it to be inclusive, to be responsible, to be innovation-driven, starting here in Kenya and scaling throughout the continent. Now, before I go on, allow me to demystify this Konza Technopolis. Konza Technopolis is a project of national government. We are tasked to develop Africa's smartest city. And in that front, this is a project of significant interest to the Republic of Kenya, being that it is aimed to contribute at least 2% of the GDP of this country in the not so long future. And to do that, we are therefore developing a city and a platform. A city that is a smart city, an area of innovation, a special economic zone, and a science park, but also a platform for national digital transformation. We are tasked to develop the Africa's Silicon Savannah, a space for innovators, a space for creators, a space for thinkers, dreamers to come together to innovate and to develop the next frontier of solutions that will transform this country to a knowledge-based economy. And so as we do this, our focus is not only ICT, life sciences, and emerging tech, but we actually also draw into the importance of the emerging sector that is the creative economy, and we look to equip and provide a working space for creatives, where platforms for innovations in film, photography, animation, gaming, virtual reality, virtual production, among other such professionals, can rise and grow. And I want to say that across Africa, we are seeing a revolution. The Africa drumbeat is rising. It is vibrant, it is powerful, it is unmistakable. And I want to echo, when we started, there was a very vibrant team here. And it ended with, I think, 1 minute of drum sets. And I was listening to them. I couldn't fail to imagine what that looks in a digital context and in a space that promotes innovation while retaining that very essence of the African continent. We are also cognizant of the fact that Africa is home to the youngest population globally. It is a growing pool of technology-savvy digital natives, and that have an exploding interest in gaming, in esports, and interactive media. From Cape Town to Lagos, Accra, and Nairobi, young people are not only just playing games, they are creating them. They are building technology solutions, they are telling the African stories through their immersive digital worlds, and many times, this has happened organically. It's driven by their innovativeness and their passion for the for the vibrant talent that we have. I think just 2 weeks ago, there was a report on the average time spent digitally. And it was not surprising that Kenya was #1, having spent the cumulative loads of hours in digital platforms and solutions. And our question is, what are our young people doing in those platforms? And so, as this sector experiences rapid transformation and rapid advancements, we must ask ourselves, how do we balance the opportunity with responsibility? How do we grow gaming and tech ecosystems that are sustainable, that are ethical, and that are locally relevant? How do we facilitate this sector to develop into one that creates jobs, maximizes its benefits, while staying at par with the global rapid transformation? At Konza Technopolis, we see three key investments that will facilitate this growth. The first one is talent, the second one is in infrastructure, and the third one is policy. Now, talent is a cornerstone of this ecosystem. Really, our human capital will define how far we can go. And as we said, we have a very, very vibrant population that is driven by the youth. We need to nurture this generation of developers, of animators, of designers, of storytellers, and of engineers. Africa and Kenya's young people are eager to learn, but we must invest in skills development at all times. At Konza Technopolis, we are building a talent pipeline through initiatives like Jitume Digital Enablement Program, which seeks to develop and upskill at least 1 million Kenyans in the next few years by 2030. We are also keen on the innovation ecosystem, and we are supporting tech startups to build and commercialize their innovations in this space, and to invest in strategic infrastructure that can support industry, academia, and development partnerships. We are also investing in strategic infrastructure that may not be accessible to our young people. We have a very high advanced data center that is supporting cloud solutions, empowering our creatives as they enter into this space. We also have a research university, postgraduate research university. We have innovation hubs, among others. All these are working together to offer skilling opportunities that will enable Kenyans to really be equipped with the skills for this era of the fourth industrial revolution. And our goal is not just to equip Kenyans to become consumers of digital products, but rather to build and to create and to develop enterprises that can compete at a global level. The second thing is infrastructure development. And we know that an ecosystem cannot thrive without the right infrastructure. This includes broadband connectivity, cloud services, data centers, incubation hubs, and many at times, these costs of infrastructure are unreachable to many. At Konza, we are laying down the smart city infrastructure and creating a live, work, play environment that supports our startup, our creative and tech ecosystems to collaborate and develop solutions for this market. We envision the Silicon Savannah as a launchpad for innovation, a space for tech, science, and innovation, and that gaming is right in it. With a focus on gaming studios, XR labs, the metaverse experimentation, and as we advance the ambitious Digital Media City project. And just to mention, the Digital Media City project is a project that seeks to develop perhaps the most comprehensive investments in form of a space for learning, development, R&D, enterprise development, and ecosystem development for the creatives in this region. The Digital Media City is a project sitting on approximately 150 acres of land, and it aims to develop as a hub for the creatives to work together in one space, from innovation, R&D, to commercialization of innovation, and training and capacity building, among others. And we see this as a very, very critical infrastructure if we really are to invest and to equip our young people with the skills that are relevant for them to create a future that they can really be proud of in this sector. And the third one is really policies and responsible innovation. And ladies and gentlemen, gaming and tech must be governed by forward-looking policies that promote innovations while still protecting users, especially children and the vulnerable populations. We must address the challenges such as gaming addiction, digital safety, data privacy, and ethical monetization of these platforms. And we know that our government, regulators, and private sectors are working hard, but we must deepen our collaboration, and we must build trusted frameworks to enforce content standards and support healthy gaming behaviors. At Konza Technopolis, we are keen to advance technology at the service of humanity. This means we are engaging the sector to ensure we develop and support responsible innovation, encouraging developers to embed African values, positive narratives, and mental wellness principles in their games and applications. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, The African gaming and tech ecosystem is not just an economic opportunity, it is a cultural renaissance. And we want to reimagine the opening dance that we had right here, and by the team that injected so much energy, perhaps more than everything else we've experienced so far. And I bet that as we go home, many of the things might flow away, but you will remember the cultural experience that you really expected. And so is the African gaming and tech ecosystem. It is a space where African identity, the youth energy, and the digital creativity can converge and can resonate quite boldly in the development agenda of this continent. As we deliberate over the next 3 years, the next 3 days in this great conference, let us commit to nurturing a space with vision, with responsibility, and collaboration. Let us equip our youth, build our infrastructure, and frame our policies to ensure that Africa does not just join the digital revolution, we can actually help lead it. Just last week at the Connected Africa Summit, and this is the largest convening of ICT in Africa, the African ministers committed to look at Africa as the world deliberates whether to go west or to go east. And this is in matters technology. And I want to extend this challenge to this team today. As we are looking at gaming and game development, let us look at Africa and build gaming for Africa and then for the world, because we can do it. Thank you very much.